What if I told you that one piece of fruit completely changed the history of the world? Look at this tree behind me. Right now, I am in Cambridge. Every single day, hundreds of tourists come here. They stop, they look at it, they take photos, they talk quietly. But why? It is not a very big tree. It is not the oldest tree in Cambridge. It is not even the most beautiful tree. But still, people travel from all over the world just to see it. Do you know what kind of tree this is? Why is it so famous? Haha! Write your guess in the comments right now. Let's see if you are right. Hello, and welcome to the Cambridge English Walking Podcast. My name is Slava. This channel is for you if you want to learn English, practice your listening skills, and explore the beautiful streets of Cambridge with me. You can watch this video and look at the city, or you can just listen to my podcast. It is perfect if you want to relax, listen at night before sleep, or at any time you want. Today we are practicing English for levels A2 and B1. I will speak slowly and clearly. Make sure to turn on the English subtitles if you need help. Today, I have a special story for you. It is a story about history, science, and one very small moment that changed everything. Let's walk and talk. Look around us. We're walking near Trinity College. This is one of the oldest and most famous colleges in Cambridge University. The architecture here is amazing. The stone buildings, the green grass, the bicycles. It feels like we're in a movie, right? Many great minds studied here. Kings, prime ministers, and famous scientists walked on these exact streets. But today, we're talking about one specific student. 350 years ago, there was a young man here. He was not famous, he was not rich, he was just an ordinary student. His name was Isaac Newton. Isaac Newton was born in England in 1643. His early life was very difficult. His father died before he was born. He spent a lot of time alone, but he didn't feel lonely. Do you know why? Because he was always building things. He made small machines. He watched the wind. He watched the water in the river. He was a very quiet boy, but he had something very important. Excited. He had a lot of curiosity. He always asked questions. Why does the wind blow? Why does rain fall down? When he was older, he came here to Cambridge University to study mathematics and physics. He read hundreds of books. He spent long hours alone in his room at Trinity College. He was completely focused on his studies. But then, in 1665, something terrible happened in England. A dangerous disease started spreading. It was called the Great Plague. It was a very scary time. People were afraid. Cities became empty. Businesses closed. And yes, universities closed too. Cambridge University had to close its doors. Does this sound familiar? It was like a lockdown. Just like we had a lockdown a few years ago, Newton had a lockdown in the 17th century. Newton had to leave Cambridge. He went back to his mother's small house in a quiet village. For many people, this lockdown was a disaster. They couldn't work, they couldn't study. But for Isaac Newton, this time in the village became his most productive time. He had absolute freedom to think. He worked alone and explored his ideas without distractions. And now we come to the most famous part of the story. One day, Newton was sitting in his garden. It was a warm, quiet day. There were apple trees around him. And then, an apple fell from the tree to the ground. Just like that, a completely normal moment. Millions of people have seen an apple fall from a tree. But Newton did something different. He didn't ignore it. He asked a question. Why did the apple fall down? Why didn't it go up into the sky? Why does everything always fall towards the center of the earth? Because he asked this simple question, Newton started to think deeply. He realized that there is an invisible force, a force that pulls everything down. He called this force gravity. He didn't stop there. He looked up at the sky and saw the moon. He thought, wait, does the same force pull the moon? He used mathematics to prove that gravity is everywhere. One falling apple helped him discover how the universe works. So, let's come back to this tree here in Cambridge. Did you write your guess in the comments? This is an apple tree, and it is connected to Isaac Newton. But wait, Newton saw the apple fall in his village, not in Cambridge. So why is this tree here? Well, this tree is actually a clone. Scientists took a piece of the original tree from Newton's village and planted it right here. So genetically, it is the exact same tree. Before we finish today's walk, let's practice your English. I will say the word and explain what it means. Try to remember them. Number 1 is ordinary. Ordinary means normal, usual, not special. Newton looked like an ordinary student. Number 2 is curiosity. Curiosity is a strong feeling of wanting to know something or learn something. Children have a lot of curiosity. Number 3 is disease. A disease is an illness or a sickness. The Great Plague was a dangerous disease. Number 4 is lockdown. A lockdown is a situation when people must stay at home and cannot go out freely. Number 5 is productive. If you are productive, you do a lot of good work and get good results. Newton's time at home was very productive. Number 6 is to ignore. To ignore means to pretend you don't see or hear something. Newton did not ignore the falling apple. Number 7 is force. Force is a physical power or energy that moves things. Number 8 is gravity. Gravity is the invisible force that pulls objects to the ground. Number 9 is to discover. To discover means to find information or learn something new for the first time. Newton discovered gravity. And number 10 is a clone. A clone is an exact copy of a plant, animal, or thing. This apple tree is a clone of the original tree. Great job! You learned a great story and some excellent new English words today. The lesson from Newton is simple. Big ideas start from small moments. So, next time you see something ordinary, stop for a moment. Ask a question. Maybe your next big idea is right in front of you. Thank you so much for walking with me on the Cambridge English Walking Podcast. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe. Keep practicing your English. Stay curious. And by the way, in the next video, I will not be alone. I will be walking together with my wife. I will see you in the next walk. Goodbye.